Oh, buggering tits. Monkeys, wild monkeys. I've possibly got 2 collapsed lungs, but I've just discovered that this walk is actually 3 to 5 hours long and is moderate to challenging. I feel like David Attenborough. Here we go. So today is Monday and welcome to part 3 of Singapore Things to Do. Originally it was 10 things to do, it is already on about 473.5. So I've booked my accommodation and transport to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur today. My hostel was £4 a night, which is amazing. How do you get to Malaysia? So there's multiple options. So you can get a flight with Air Asia or Tiger Air, but they're like budget airlines. You have to pay for the baggage. As if I'm going to do that. Train, however there did seem to be a train on the day that I wanted to travel, so instead I got a bus. So basically it's 18 Singapore dollars, which is about £11, very cheap. I'm not sure how long it takes, but I'm sure, hello, I'm not sure how long it takes, but I guess I will find out on the day. Backpackers be like 2 hours $50 or $2 50 hours. I'm choosing the second one, unsurprisingly. So here we are at our first stop of the day. I've travelled the 2 stops on the MRT on the northeast line from Chinatown to Harbourfront to Mount Faber. So let me ask you a question. What can you think is the best thing to do at midday on a boiling hot day in Singapore while wearing jeans? That would be climb a mountain. Now it's been a number of years since I last climbed a mountain slash volcano. Back in those days I didn't smoke. I was younger, therefore I could do it absolutely fine, even though I used to do it in flip-flops. But I'm about to climb up Mount Faber. We're slightly off the beaten track. Don't see a lot of videos around. So here we are at Mount Faber. You are here. So as you can see, it looks fairly simple. However, I'm not sure of how high it is or anything like that. The good news is I have my volcano boots on, so hopefully that will work. So here goes nothing. Oh, buggering tits. Monkeys, wild monkeys. Do not feed the monkeys, do not carry plastic bags, do not use flash photography, and do not go near the monkeys. I can safely say I will not be going anywhere near monkeys. Trees and branches may fall. Well, I'm used to that from Fort Canning Park, so I'm a bit of a veteran. Right, if there's one surefire way of getting heart failure, this is it. So this is what I call backpacking. Finally I've made it. Well, I haven't made it up the top yet. So I'm walking through the jungle stroke woods stroke forest. I've possibly got 2 collapsed lungs, but it's all good. You think it's all good until you just get around a corner and you see some more stairs. Shitting Jesus. So onwards and upwards. There is a snake, everyone. Its posture seems to be quite aggressive and threatening. I feel like David Attenborough. Good job there's no iguanas around. So there's a nice view behind me. There's the harbour, the cable cars which go to Sentosa Island. Lovely. So that is the cable car over to Sentosa Island, which I will not be going to because it's extremely touristy. Universal Studios Singapore is there. I would quite possibly rather get lobotomized than go to Universal Studios because it's not my thing at all. So I will not be going there. So we're now heading to Faber Point. I've just discovered that this walk is actually 3 to 5 hours long and is moderate to challenging. Whether I will die by the end of it is questionable. I've actually got quite far on this trek already. I'm already at Henderson Waves, which is Singapore's highest pedestrian bridge. Basically, Mount Faber Park, and it's actually called the Southern Ridges because it's on the southern area of Singapore. It's 9 kilometres worth of green space close to the city. There's various places you can go, for example Hilltop Walk, Forest Walk, Alexandra Arch, etc, etc, and Canopy Walk, which would be quite cool. Apparently it's the best place in Singapore to get panoramic views of the city. So let's get some panoramic views of the city, shall we? So the Henderson Wave Bridge is shaped like a wave, that's why it is called Henderson Wave. And it is very high. I'm now on the Forest Walk, which goes toward Hort Park, which is basically where I'm going to end my little trek today. Yeah, very nice. I love walking through jungles and woods and stuff like this. Those are big leaves, man. So this is really good. It's the Forest Walk, so it's like a boardwalk thing through the canopy of the trees. I'm up high at the moment, so look down there, you can see more of the boardwalk thingy bob. So this is interesting. This tree is a rubber tree. So its origin is from Brazil, it grows in the Amazon, and is actually where latex comes from. So if you wanted to know how you get condoms, condoms are here. Wonderful. Well, I thought I just saw a monkey, but turns out it was a squirrel. It's done a runner now though. Damn it. Oh, there it is, no look. Where is it, where is it? Can you see it? There it is. A squirrel! Wonderful! Oh, it's gone. I'm just talking to squirrels, as you do. So here's one from my South Africa buddies from last year. Kerry, Grace, Zoe, Michaela, Emmett, Kate. Oh, that's everyone, isn't it? Yeah, and one Jan. Oh, screw her. Yeah, look at this. So as I said, there's numerous birds in Mount Faber Park. There's one for a friend of mine, Zoe Cameron, from South Africa last year, who was very into birds. The one that they have missed off the end though is the leather-necked Kerry bird, which certain people will understand. Yeah, you had to be there. So would I recommend the Southern Ridges as a place to go in Singapore? Yes, I would. Despite the possible collapsed lung and inevitable heart failure, it's actually a nice little few hours out in the forest, in the woods. If you like that sort of thing, having a bit of a walk, bit of a hike, getting completely worn out and sweating like a pig, it's for you. There's also some good bird life. Not a particularly big fan of birds, but if you like birds, there's a lot of colourful birds, etc. There's also monkeys. I haven't seen any monkeys yet, and obviously the snake from earlier. So yeah, good little few hours out, have a bit of a walk and get a bit of exercise. That's the most important thing. So it's there, I will call time on part 3 of things to do in Singapore. There isn't only one thing on this video, however I'll have numerous more things to do in part 4, so stay tuned for that one. Hope you've enjoyed a little bit of off the beaten track Singapore. Not in the city, it's not Sentosa, it's something a bit different to do. So yeah, part 4 on its way.